This is the Legion of Anubis, AK-47 from the Fracture collection. I think this is one of the most incredible looking budget AK-47 skins that's out there right now. It pairs perfectly with the Anubis map, of course, as it incorporates those mythological elements from Egyptian history. We're going to look at all the wear levels of the skin, starting with factory new and going all the way down to battle scarred. This is a skin where as the float increases, the scratches become extremely prominent, and the majority of the scratching is going to be on the magazine and the barrel. Starting with factory new, this is actually a skin where the float does impact the quality. You can see on my factory new here that there are a few tiny little scratches around some of the edges. When we hit minimal wear, we actually see some scratches on the magazine and a few on the barrel. When we hit field tested, the barrel scratches become more pronounced. We see scratching on the buttstock, we see more scratching on the magazine, and some scratching on the left hand grip. When we get to well worn, we start seeing a lot of scratching on the magazine. The barrel's very scratched out. We see more scratching on the optic mount toward the back. We see more scratching on the buttstock. We see more scratching on the handguard. And when we hit battle scarred, we see a lot of scratching. This gun looks extremely well used. The magazine looks extremely scratched. The barrel is very scratched. However, the main imagery throughout the skin is still pretty well intact. Let's take a look at the Steam pricing. We can see the battle scarred is about $5.57 right now. The well worn is about $8.05. The field tested is about $7.93. It's a little bit less, probably because it drops a lot more commonly than the well worn does. The minimal wear is $12.17. And finally, the factory new is right about $22.41. I want to take a look at the lifetime graph for the factory new Legion of Anubis and get an idea for where this gun might go in the future. You can see when it first dropped, it started in this kind of $50 and $60 price range and slowly started creeping down as probably more and more of these were unboxed. Eventually it settled down into this $25 price range, and we did have a peak up to about $53. After the peak, it quickly settled back down to about the $25 to $20 price range. If we look at the month view, we can see that about a month ago it started off about $20 and it's slowly been creeping up to about $22. I think this is a skin that will continue slowly creeping up for quite a while. It's probably not going to do anything crazy, it's not going to make you a whole lot of money, but I think this is a great skin to pick up, play with, and by the time you're done playing with it, it's probably going to be worth a little bit more than what you paid for it.